Hello and welcome to day 13 of Festive Tangles. Today I will show a Zentangle tangle, Rambles. So this one was featured in 2021. There was a Zen Again event, and that's when they launched this tangle. And I'm going to show you, it's basically a ribbon, but I'm going to show you how you can easily draw it to be a banner that you can use on your Christmas cards or wherever, maybe tags or something like that. So I'm going to start with this kind of an S shape, but then I'm going to elongate this part until I do another S. Very easy, right? It's really easy. And now everywhere that I have this loop, I will extend it to draw a line. And those lines should be more or less same length. Of course, for these that are above the ribbon, you will only be able to draw them until you meet the line. Now that you have these lines that are going either towards the bottom or towards the top, you just need to draw parallel lines. So I'm drawing a line that's parallel to this one. It's like an oral line, but I will finish it with this kind of a ribbon ending, or at least what I would assume the ribbon ending was. I'm going to do the same on top. So you can see how there's now space here to write whatever you want. Of course, the longer you make it, the more space you will have. So this is the Rambles tangle. It's really easy, but I'm going to show you. So the original one looks more like this. Their step out. And then you can also either draw the lines towards the top, so on all of these loops on the sides, either on top or the bottom. And then again, you draw these parallel lines. It's like drawing oral lines. And you see how it transforms into a ribbon. Now you make an ending like this. So this is the original one. And it already looks cool. It already looks kind of 3D. There's movement, there's over and under and everything. But I wonder, well, I hope that you could also maybe use it to draw kind of a Christmas tree shape. And if you use this as, let's say you draw it with your pencil and use it almost as a string, and then add tangles here and there, and then retrace the line, I think you could draw a really cute Christmas tree and maybe use one of these ribbons to write something in it. In fact, it sounds like a good idea to maybe make the video that I was thinking about with a whole drawing on a square tile or something like that. I really intended to do that, and I would be happy to do that, but it's quite busy, with these videos, a video a day that I'm drawing. And then there is my regular Tangle Lab club where I'm teaching Zentangle, and then there's just the daily drawing, the project packs, everything that I enjoy doing, and some things that I want to do just for fun, and some things that I have to do for work. So there's quite a lot. I just added some white lines for basically oral lines to make it look more like a ribbon. And then I think I will draw some texture on the back side of the ribbon, just to make it look different than the front, hoping to enhance this, the way that the ribbon is folded in two places, right? on one end and on the other end. And now that you have this, it's time to shade it. And I will add shades on this back side. So I'm just going to do it like this. But I also want to add shades, maybe even below. This sticker that's below my little Bijou tile works well. Then I know when I'm, when I go too far away from the middle, because I can't keep my eye always on my tile and on the screen to see what it looks like when I'm recording. So I think it's nice help. When I see it sticking out, I know that I have to move it to go over it. I will also add here, so I'm not really working with the source of light principle here. I'm adding shades above and below, hoping that it will contribute to this 3D effect. And there's another part where I like to put the shade, and maybe it's counterintuitive, but I hope that it will be helpful. So I want to just add it right next to, it's like an aura line that's right next to the place where the ribbon is folded. And then of course I want to add the highlight to the edges, and I'm not going all the way over the shaded part because I don't want these highlights to become gray at one point. I just want to keep them white, and then there's this mid-tone between the light and the dark, or the highlight and the shade. And this is finally what this looks like. You could definitely go in and add some shade here, because as I said, there's no, I'm not applying the source of light principle of shading, so you can definitely add on all sides wherever you feel it makes sense. Well, that's Rambles. I think it's really cute. It's a lovely tangle to just weave into your drawing. I will write the name and then finish it. So this is my Rambles tangle, and because I haven't used any gold, I will just add some therefore dots here and there. And I want you to just note that this tangle is one of those that can maybe be a little confusing at the beginning. I remember being confusing for me, or those kinds of, banners when I drew them for a class. But it's the one that really, it makes sense to maybe play with it a little bit in your sketchbook, or just on a piece of scrap paper like I did here. I don't know where my, yeah, it's here. If you decide to make something of it, just maybe play with it and see how it is. You always start with this kind of an S shape that can go on forever and ever, and then you add those lines towards the bottom or towards the top. There's this repetitive pattern to drawing it, but maybe it will take a minute or two for you to figure it out, so don't get discouraged. Just explore it and it will be easy. Thank you for drawing with me again. See you tomorrow. Bye.